Mr. Vincent Shisia Mwaji, CEO WECOHAS Youth Weko Maji, Western Community Health Association, which has got several programs. Mainly I'll talk with the one that we have now, the new brand Weko Maji. And before I do that, I'll do a very brief introduction. With me, I have Professor Charles Chunge, who is our director. Next to him, we have Roderick Maliado, who is our trustee. Left next to him, we have Tome, who is our technical manager. I'll come back to my product. WECOHAS Maji is a product that we have just started. We have a factory here at St. Mogo in Kakamega County, which is targeting to create job opportunity for 2.2 million youth within the entire former Western province, which is Busia, Bungoma, Trans Nzoia, Thika, and Kakamega. And I urge all the youth within this area that I've mentioned to join the WECOHAS Maji and buy the water and buy the shares, register. To register is very easy. You just go to this pay bill number through your M-Pesa phone, 844937. Then when it asks you the account number, you put there your IT number. Then from there, you can register from 100. You can be able to register as a member and buy a share. Each share is going for 100 shillings only. I welcome all those people within the entire Western. Will be in Busia Youth Polytechnic ground, where we are launching this branch on Saturday. Let's turn up in huge numbers so that we can support the youth program, which is going to be a self-sustainable program to employ the youth. I want to embrace the youth, and I love this water. Thank you.
I thank you all for listening to this, and my name is Professor Charles Chunge. I am the director of WECOHAS, and WECOHAS stands for Western Community Health Association, and which is an association that invites all inhabitants of these 5 counties of Western Kenya to join, all inhabitants. It's very important because this association is guarded or cared for by trustees, 5 from each county. They are together, they form the trustees board, and they are the ones who really will take care of the assets of all the projects that WECOHAS is introducing. So WECOHAS had 2 objectives: to introduce healthcare projects, starting with the cancer center that we are bringing to Stendmoko near Kakamega, and also it also will start socio-economic projects to bring money into people's pockets as soon as possible. You know, healthcare projects take time to bring money because the hospital has to start admitting patients before money can start rolling in. But these socio-economic projects will bring money into people's pockets very quickly. So we are asking everybody to buy shares in these projects. And we have made the shares so cheap that everybody can come on board. For example, last weekend, Musalia Mudavadi and Wetangula launched the first community-owned microfinance bank in Bungoma. That's the headquarters. Each project has got a headquarters in a county. So Bungoma, we gave them the microfinance last weekend. But on Saturday, this Saturday, we are taking the WECOHAS Maji project, which belongs to the youths 50%. We allocated the youths 50% shares so that they can own that and empower themselves and make some money for themselves and sell the water and market the water and run around with it and drink it so that they can also have some money in their pockets. So we have found the factories, one from each county we intend to find, so that they can produce water for our youths to sell and have some money in their pockets. But the most important thing is that they need to have shares. They must ownership. And like Musalia Mudavadi and Wetangula agreed with us last weekend, these WECOHAS projects are designed in such a way that they cannot fail. When people own a product like this water, which we are calling WECOHAS Maji, they'll drink their own water, and there will be a lot of money retained in the region that will go into the pockets of the shareholders. And if our shares are cheap, these founder shares are very cheap. They are called founder shares, once you buy at the beginning of a project. When we close selling of the shares, of course, they will become expensive. And since water is very lucrative, everybody wants to drink it, functions and so on, we have a lot of money here to save. This region of 5 counties of Western Kenya spends well over 70 billion shillings per year buying just bottled water for functions and funerals and conferences and workshops, and even just drinking in hotels. So there's a lot of money here which can be retained in this region to make our youth a bit better off. We allocated this project to the youth because the poverty is great, the unemployment is great among our youths, and if they can start making some money by owning water which they can market and use and sell, it's a great thing. Very soon we intend to have no youth unemployment here, at least no broke youth here. We want everybody to have some money in their pocket. So the teaching that should come to this community quickly and deep is that if you buy some shares at the beginning of a project, you have made it. Water cannot fail. And this thing of people looking for jobs to be employed, I think is a wrong approach. We need to encourage people to buy shares and get involved in these income-generating projects of workers. So this Saturday, our leaders again, who are founder members of workers already, in fact, I don't know why so many other important people are not realizing that this workers thing is really useful for them, that our leaders, Mheshimiwa Mudavadi and Wetangula, Tichiro, these key leaders, there are many of them, the deputy governor of Bungoma, they are all in this thing, and they have realized, they have looked at it carefully and seen that workers is a very useful movement. They will be there with us in Busia to launch this water for the youth, and we hope that we can get all our youths to participate in this project. Just 100 shillings, one share for now. But when we close these shares, there will never be 100 shillings again. They will have passed most people who are complacent. We have to change the mentality and the thinking of the people in Western Kenya, people to realize that without owning income-generating projects, your life can never stop being poor. WECO's head office is in Kakamega County, near the Mumias Road, on the way out of Mumias Road, near Superloaf. The most famous place is called Superloaf, where bread smells as you pass by. That's where the headquarters of WECOS is currently. But we are going to put every project of WECOS in a different county. Water we have taken to Busia, housing will be taken to Busia, microfinance we have taken to Bungoma, the orthopedic unit we have taken to Bungoma, the cancer center is in Kakamega. To contact WECOHAS for any project, but we are now focusing on water as we continue to buy shares in the one we launched in Bungoma. We are focusing on water. You have to become a member of WECOHAS because shares are sold only to members of the association. And the membership pay bill is 961196. And your ID is the account number. So you send 100 shillings to 961196, and your ID is the account number. You are a member then. After that, you can buy your shares in all the WECOS projects. They are on the website. And for the water project that we are focusing on now for Busia launch is pay bill 844937. Your ID is the account number. For the women transport project that we shall be launching in Vihiga, the pay bill number is 844427. 844427. But we'll tell you more about the other projects a little later. But now our focus is that our people must own this water. Pay bill number again for the water project is 844937.